to be the best, simple and plain. That's why I play the game. To be the best, you have to win. And that's what drives me.
He's the best player in the game. It's just that simple.
Yo, what it do, good people? We back with another vid. I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and spam that comment section. You coming through the door, kick your shoes off, kick your feet up. Time to get comfortable. If you with the negative energy, please exit the building. We got Steven Jackson. He's finally speaking about his Oblock visit and how it led up to him going to Oblock. So we ain't gonna do no talking. We're just gonna let Steven Jackson do his thing.
Get nobody business, bro. And let's clear up the Oblock shit since we talked about that.
Yeah.
You can't find, I give $1 million to anybody that you can find on Oblock to say I checked in. This is how the whole story went. We was in Chicago for the big three. We went out, we got fucked up. We was back in the hotel gambling and playing cards in the lobby. Will Bynum is from Chicago. He has another dude from Chicago. My drunk ass says, let's go to Oblock.
I mean, that's not a norm for you, though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not a reach for you.
No, and it wasn't surprising to nobody that was there.
Especially
and Will was like, you for real? I'm like, yeah, dog, let's go. They knew somebody there. They called them. The niggas told us we could pull up. I pulled up, rolled some weed with them, smoked with a couple of them. There's one little dude, shout out Ty. I don't know what he got going on. I'm finna tell you a story about Ty. As soon as I got out there, that little nigga stuck, you know what I'm saying, got right on my hip. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
little
man.
young nigga. You know, to the point where shit.
If something happened to him, it's happening to me.
Bro, he just stuck to me. You know what I'm saying? Gave him my weed, he rolled me and him smoking together. So I'm out there shooting basketball, shooting the bullshit.
Oh, you jury
5 in the morning.
Yes.
Like I'm in PA, nigga. Ain't no checking in, nigga. I pulled up on the youngins. You see what I'm saying? But look, I'm out there chilling, so bam. Have a good time. How the niggas burn off. The young nigga Ty, stay in touch with him.
We're gonna let him finish talking, but the thing about that I don't like is you as $1 million man pulling up into Oblock at 3, 4 in the morning. 3, 4 in the morning. Yeah, I know he said he was drunk, but you pulling up at 3, 4 in the morning, anything could have went down. Anything could have went down. You got to think about who you is and your brand.
The nigga ends up getting shot. Who you think sending the money? I don't know this little nigga from nothing. I'm just a solid nigga.
Yeah.
Sending the money to ask his sister, ask his mom, ask his daddy. Sending the money, taking care of, you know what I'm saying? He ended up getting into some trouble in jail. Well, I don't know the situation. So those type of situations where I don't know if you get, I got to back away from that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not my obligation to help you, but in that type of shit, I got to back away because I don't want to be nowhere involved.
Now, respect to Stack for, probably helping the family out with the whatever they needed for rent, groceries, whatever. Respect to that. But what I'm saying is for you to pull up Oblock at 3, 4 in the morning because you drunk, what does that speaks about you as a person? Yeah, you did a nice gesture for one of them out of all of them that was out there. But what I'm saying is you as a man, especially a $100 million man, shit, why would you pull up like that?
I don't know what's going on. Yeah. But shout out to Ty, man. I was showing, it was a cool little nigga. I hope he's doing good, but I showed him a lot of love. And I'm glad I went out there because I was able to put some game into him, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I was able to help him and his family a little bit during the tough time. That was my purpose for going to Oblock. Because God knew this young man was finna go through something and he needed somebody to give him a helping hand.
But he told us in the beginning he went to Oblock because he was drunk and his dumb ass made the suggestion to do it. Now he's telling us the reason why he went was to help out and do that in the third. I respect that he helped out the young man, Ty, whoever he is, but don't try to play the people because that's what you could have told us in the beginning. Man, I went out, I helped this person, that person when I was up in there. You waited all this time to respond to this.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I went to Oblock, bro.
And
you know
it's the first time you just spoke on it.
The problem is everybody can't go. That's the problem. 5 can go. We can't just pull up like that. So we gotta hate.
But everybody not trying to go to Oblock, Stack. Everybody not trying to do that. You see what I'm saying? He's promoting it like it's supposed to be a memorabilia where when you come to Chicago, you have to go to Oblock. And if you can't get in Oblock, that speaks something about you. No, don't nobody want to go to Oblock. We know what goes on in Oblock. Now, that's respect. You went over there and you helped out Ty, but you should have had that mindset like, man, forget 3, 4 in the morning. I'm gonna pull up early. I'm finna get back shoes, clothes to the little kids. We finna pass out gifts, money, all that. You went 3, 4 in the morning because you said you was drunk, but you was really trying to make a statement and prove a point. That's basically what it is. But like I said, respecting him giving a handout to Ty and his family, whoever Ty is, respect to that. But as far as you pulling up 3, 4 in the morning, you don't get no respect for that. You don't get no respect for that. And then you said yourself you was drunk. So you made a goofy move because you was drunk. You let the alcohol take advantage of you.
Ain't on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Oblock, man. I'm glad I was able to tell that story, man. And I'm glad I pulled up. Shout out to Will Bynum and everybody else who made that happen, man. I might be in another ghetto and pull up on y'all, nigga.
You see what he said? As a man with all this money, you successful, you doing good for yourself. Why you want to keep going back to the trenches and you not helping out? You helped out one person, and that was Ty, whoever Ty is. But he still kept getting locked up and going to jail after he was introduced to you, or you said he stuck to your hip and you was keeping in contact with him. Why are you trying to keep going to these neighborhoods or these different type of hoods and not make a change? Just to say you could pull up, because that's basically what you're saying is bragging rights. I could pull up the old block. Y'all can't. That's basically what he just said out of his mouth. But y'all like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section.